Shabbat Shalom and welcome to Thought for Shabbat. In this week's Torah portion, Ki Teitzei, we learn about the wayward and rebellious son who disobeys his parents. They call him gluttonous and a guzzler, and they can't handle him, so they take him to the elders, and the elders come up with a solution that I don't think would fly today, where he's put in the middle of the street and the street exacts its vengeance. Got me thinking, though, how tough it is to parent today. We are in competition with this. That is a wayward and rebellious parent, forget the son, but it creates children who can become wayward and rebellious. Parenting is tough these days, I totally get it. I think our children are crying out for direction, they're crying out for limits, and they will reject and push and try and claim their independence as is natural, and they should. But we want to guide them in a way where they claim their independence in positive and constructive ways, not in destructive ways. In fact, a friend of mine refers to social media as anti-social media, because very little good can come from our children doom scrolling all day long on social media, or even playing video games hours upon hours. Kids are going to fight us because it's so addictive, because the men and women who work behind these screens creating algorithms that create an addiction. We as parents have to be more creative and create positive addictions, like being outside, like playing sports, like spending time with family. Believe me, easier said than done. I got it. I totally understand. But we ought to try. We ought to try our very best. Temple, of course, offers a lot of positivity for our children and, of course, for our adults to get out of the screen and onto the campus or at the youth group events or Sunday school or whatever it might be, so that we can learn how to be human beings in the world. Because sitting behind a screen all day, every day, is never going to lead to good. Some of us do it for a profession, and that's wonderful. Some of us, by necessity, have to use computers many hours a day. But there's a whole world beyond the screen that is three-dimensional. And my hope and prayer is that we can reduce the wayward or rebellious children by engaging them more in the human endeavor. This year's theme is Kesher, the power of human connection. Let's try our best to take our kids off our screens and give them that human connection. Speaking of which, join us tonight. We have a wonderful speaker, Logan Uri, who is a psychologist, who is a psychologist for dating apps, particularly Hinge, in which she helps connect people together. So the screen is very good in this realm, so that it can connect you, so you can get off the screen and have human connections. But she's going to talk about more than just romance. It's going to be about friendships, about parental-children relations, about all sorts of relations, and how we connect one to the other in a scientific way. Looking forward to seeing you tonight, 7 p.m. Shabbat Shalom. Have a great weekend. Be well and stay safe.